Intuitively, time feels like a movie projector. You're always in the current frame, watching the story unfold. The past is a reel of film that's already played, and the future is a blank screen waiting to be shot, meaning your daily choices, like running a bit faster to avoid missing the bus, actually write the script of reality. But Albert Einstein's theory of relativity suggests the projector is an illusion. Space and time are not separate. They are joined in a single, interconnected structure called spacetime. Because they are linked, the way you move through physical space tilts your trajectory through the time dimension. This leads to a principle called cosmic democracy. There is no universal clock. Every observer in the universe has a perspective that is equally valid. If two people move at different speeds, they are slicing through spacetime at different angles, creating two entirely different versions of what is happening now. Since these different versions of now all occur simultaneously and are all equally real, the sharp boundary we feel between the past and the future begins to dissolve. To see how this breaks our sense of reality, imagine an alien spaceship millions of light years away. If that ship flies rapidly away from Earth, its high speed tilts its angle through spacetime so severely that its version of the present aligns with our deep past. To this alien, humanity is currently living in the year 1924. They are existing in the exact moment we were first discovering galaxies outside the Milky Way. For that alien, your ancestors aren't just historical figures. They are people walking down a bustling street, living their lives in the alien's present moment. If a second alien ship flies rapidly towards us, its angle tilts the other way. Its version of now might intersect with the year 2124, where your descendants are actively building cities on Mars. If these disparate versions of now are all equally valid, it implies a universe where everything that has happened, or will happen, is already fixed in place. We are left with a block universe, a static slab of cosmic ice, where the future is already set, and our sense of choice is a byproduct of the perspective we happen to occupy. This frozen block is a perfect geometric solution, but it hits a wall when it meets the chaotic world of quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, particles don't follow a set script. A radioactive atom might randomly decay in 5 seconds, or remain stable for 1 billion years. We can calculate broad probability, but exact timing for a single particle is impossible to predict. This uncertainty is a major problem for the block universe. If the foundational pieces of reality are unwritten and unpredictable, the universe as a whole cannot be a finished, predetermined structure. This subatomic randomness ripples upward. If one unpredictable atom decays, it can strike a strand of DNA, triggering a genetic mutation in a living creature. That mutation could eventually lead to the evolution of an entirely new species. If that atom decays a millisecond later, the mutation never happens, and the species never exists. Since microscopic uncertainty dictates the macroscopic world, the future remains an open, unwritten story. To bridge a fixed past and uncertain future, physicists propose the growing block universe. The past exists as a permanent structure, capped by a bubbling surface, the present. As new things happen, the border moves upward, forging new time and expanding the block. This model respects the cosmic democracy of relativity by allowing every observer to contribute their own now to the surface, while still treating the universe as an evolving entity. We aren't trapped inside a block of dead ice. We live on the absolute edge of reality, actively building the universe as we go. This raises the question of what is truly real. In a growing block, ancient history is a physical layer of reality, as tangible as the present moment, just buried deeper beneath the surface. Time remains a profound mystery. Some theories suggest it is an illusion of the mind, or perhaps an emergent property like heat, rising from a deeper level of reality we don't yet understand. But the growing block model suggests that your agency has a physical role to play. The future is a set of probabilities waiting for you to resolve them. You can still choose to run, to catch your breath, and step onto that bus. The absolute nature of time may lie beyond our reach, but in an evolving universe, your immediate choices act as the engine for whatever now comes next. You have the power to help write the story.